Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We will be doing an at-home manicure with whatever we have in hand today. First off, you want to start off by soaking 4 or 5 minutes in regular hand soap and warm water. I like these dishes. I got them off of Amazon. They're really neat because you warm up the water underneath and then on the top you can put the acetone if you need. In this case, I just put water and hand soap. If you are feeling extra neat, you can also add some cuticle oil, some hand lotion. It's really just up to you. Now we will be making sure to dry all of our nails, any little dirt that you might have. These I got them off of Amazon. They're really neat just because you do not need much. You don't need hand towels, and these are lint free, so that's nice too. This is actually one of the things that I wish someone would have told me. Get yourself some of these. The lint that cotton swabs leave behind or paper towels just becomes very messy when trying to take it off because it does stick to the gel polish, to the acrylic. It's just no good. Now we are trimming the nails. It's really just up to you how long or short you want them. I personally prefer short nails whenever I am going to apply acrylic. It's just nicer looking whenever you're going to use clear tips. Now we must push back the cuticle in order to nip it. I will say I personally prefer to do this after filing. I just made the mistake. After you push back the cuticle, you must nip it right away because the cuticle will come back out, if that makes any sense. That is something that I really have just noticed myself. I don't know if this happens to everyone, but that's just my personal preference. And also when you push back the cuticle, sometimes you have leftover skin that's like stuck to the nail, so that ends up needing to be filed as well because that cannot be on your nails whenever you're going to apply acrylic, whenever you're going to do a nail polish, whatever. It's just neater that way. So here I am using the Kiara Sky 100 grit file just to go ahead and file away any leftover acrylic. It's more so to take off all the shine because we do not want that. I typically do not shape with this same file. I like to use the wooden nail files just because they are thinner and they are just more delicate. My nails are actually pretty sensitive. I make myself bleed real quick, and they are tiny. Guys, I do want to mention that these things are actually a little simple, a little easy when done correctly. When you do not do it correctly, or when you do things too rough, because you're too much in a rush, or whatever the case might be, you might just end up hurting yourself. This is actually something that I have been learning. You do not have to do too much. Just always remember that. You don't want to do too little or too much. So now you can see where I go in with the wooden nail file. You can really get these off of Amazon, the dollar store. I get it off the dollar store just because it's better than paying shipping for this. You get a whole pack for like $1. So I like using the nice round shape for my nails just because when you are going to use a clear tip and you want to do something sheer, this does show through the nail. through the acrylic, through the clear, through the top coat, whatever it is that you're using, it does show through. So make sure to always have it nice and clean, whether you do it square or round. You just really want a clean looking nail. You also don't want to overfile the free edge, just because it might cause it to be very sensitive. Your nail is going to be hurting. And for the application, whenever you're going to do the acrylic application, you just need that area to be very nice and smooth and blendable. And it's just not going to work if you have an overfiled edge, just because the acrylic tip needs to be from edge to edge. So keep that in mind. Here you can see where I now have to push back the cuticle again in order to nip the cuticles. You really want to make sure that you have your steps laid out so that you don't end up wasting more time than what you thought. And get yourself a good cuticle nipper. This is actually very important. Invest in it, because you are just going to hurt yourself. It's just not going to work out. Take it from me. I've been doing this for a minute, and this is just something that I've learned. You need a good cuticle nipper. So now we're just gonna buff out the nail, make everything that we filed smooth and ready for our top coat. So I actually got these buffers off of Amazon. I highly recommend. I love the shape, and they are a very good price. If you have Prime, order yourself some of these. They come in a pack of 12, I believe. You won't be needing to buy any for a good while. So now we are just going to make sure to clean up our nail. Again, make sure to clean it real good, because you don't want any dust when you are going to apply your top coat. Now here I chose to put some cuticle oil, and I did it before the top coat just because it gives me a little bit of protection of my cuticles, because the gel top coat is a little runny. I'm using the Modelon's one, so I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but that's just my preference. You can do it before or after. And this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will be uploading some more videos very soon. Feel free to give any suggestions of which content you'd like to see. Thank you for watching.